If you want to get a better picture of what types of film cameras are there, you're in the right place. When discussing analog cameras, we can categorize them based on two main criteria: the film format and the mechanism type that they use. So the first criteria is format. There are three main camera formats: 35mm, medium format, and large format. 35mm cameras are the most common format, and as you guess, they use 35mm film. They come from fully manual models where you can control every aspect of your shot, to automatic ones like the Nikon F series that handle most of the settings for you. This range of options makes 35mm cameras suitable for beginners and professionals. The next one is medium format cameras. They use larger 120 type film. The advantage of that size is that you can get higher resolution, so they're perfect for professional shootings. But they're bigger and heavier than 35mm cameras. They also require manual operation, including focusing and exposure settings, which can be challenging for beginners. The size of the shoot could be different, like 6:6, 6:9, depending on camera. Large format cameras use sheet film like 4:5, 8-10 inches or even larger, so they can produce extremely high resolution images. These cameras are really huge and not quite comfortable to use. Also takes more time, effort, but the photos you get are really worth it. If everything is clear so far, let's talk about the next criteria: the mechanism that film cameras use. First up, we've got the point-and-shoot cameras. They're incredibly easy to use because they handle all the settings for you. This is also their downside. They usually have less manual control or almost don't have at all. But in certain situations, manual control is required because auto mode make an error. For example, if you're shooting at night or you're going to take a shot with long exposure. Point-and-shoot cameras also can match the image quality of higher-end cameras, but they are usually compact and easy to use. Single lens reflex or SLR cameras. They're a favorite among many photographers. With SLRs, you can control focus and exposure. That allows you to get creative and predictable shots. They use a mirror and prism system to let you see exactly what will be captured, which helps in composing your shots precisely. Then you have a rangefinder cameras. These cameras are a bit different because they, unlike SLRs, use a separate window to view and focus. Viewfinder usually shows a wider field of view than the actual image. One of the pros of rangefinder cameras is their compact size, and they're quieter than SLRs, making them perfect for street photography. Twin lens reflex or TLR cameras. These vintage beauties are known for their unique design with two lenses on the front, one for viewing and one for taking the picture, similar to a rangefinder camera. When you use a TLR, you look down into the top viewfinder, and it might take a bit of getting used to. You have to compensate your framing when subjects close to you need to leave a little more space on the top of the shot, because the length through you take a picture is located lower. TLRs are fully manual, which means you have to do all the focusing and exposure settings yourself. Pinhole cameras are unique in their simplicity and the way they capture image using a basic principle of optics. It has no lens, but instead uses a small pin-sized aperture, the hole. Light passes through the pinhole and projects an inverted image onto the film or photosensitive material. Exposure times for pinhole cameras are much longer compared to cameras with lens, often ranging from several seconds to a minute or even hours depending on light conditions. To make the pinhole camera, you can use from the matchbox to an entire room. This deserves a separate video. We're wrapping up for now. See you next time.